It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began.
It is my absolute honor and privilege to welcome speaker, author, entrepreneur, and motivational guru, Mr. Ray Grant.
Damn, who knew all the planes we flew, good things we've been through, that I was standing right here talking to you.
Thank you, Shay, for your kind words, your warm heart, and your beautiful soul. I appreciate you. Good evening, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I'm honored to be here today. I'm elated. The greatest weakness of a person is fear. The unknown. Not knowing what can be. But not today. Today, you're proving success by putting your countless hours of your practice, your homework, consistently coming to class. This is something that nobody can take away from you. Not a soul. You overcame fear. With all the obstacles that you came encountered to, you didn't give up. And I'm proud of you. And you should be proud of yourself. I'm going to share a story with you, if I may. Can I share your story? All right. So I remember when I first got paralyzed, I was laying down in my bed. And obviously there was a wheelchair in my wheelchair. And I was looking, I really can't get into my wheelchair because I'm paralyzed. At least I thought I couldn't get into my wheelchair. That was my first thing. I can't do it because my body couldn't move. So physical therapy would come into the room, and one physical therapist would come behind me and put their arms underneath like my armpits, and then another physical therapist would grab my legs and then lift me up and put me into my wheelchair. So, to be honest with you, at the time, I'm like, I played it cool. I smiled like, it's gonna be all right. But honestly, when the lights turned off, when I was in that hospital bed, I was very hurt. I was very discouraged. And I didn't really know what to do. So the only thing that I knew that I had to do was pray. And I cried out to God, praying that for a better life and trying to figure out what am I going to do with this life. And he told me, just take it day by day. I'm going to take care of you. Just take it slow. Just calm down, relax. And so that's what I did. And so the next day, I would start to play with my legs because I remember I'm paralyzed, my balance. I'll start to play with my legs, trying to get my balance. And then I would put my legs on the edge of the bed and try to hold myself up. And then the next day, I would put my arm on the wheelchair, and then my legs would be hanging, and I'm holding, trying to transfer into my wheelchair. Remember, I can't get out of my bed, at least I thought. And then the next day, I was like, you know what? I got to get into this wheelchair. And so the physical therapist provided me with a sliding board, which is a board where I put underneath my butt, and I put it on the wheelchair, and I had my arm and then my legs, and I would slide on the sliding board, and I would get into my wheelchair. And so I would practice that every day, getting better. But I still wasn't really happy. And waking up in the hospital, I remember sleeping, and then I had the blanket over my head, and a nurse came in, and she said, "Good morning, sunshine. Good morning, Ray." I said, "What? Good morning, good morning. It's a great morning." Like, yeah, just her voice, her energy, everything about her lifted up my spirits. And I was like, yeah, we're gonna have a good morning. What are we doing today? So we're gonna get you in the shower. I said, what? You're gonna take a shower? Like, let's go. I'm ready. that would make me get up and get in my chair a lot faster. Honest to God, I got in my chair a lot faster. So when you think about that, you think about that process. The number one thing I did, I put God first. The second thing I did, I believed in myself. And there's always somebody, that one person that motivates you, that pushes you the extra mile, that gives you that extra push. They don't need to do anything sometimes. Sometimes it's just their mere presence. And so that's what that nurse did for me. And that was not the first obstacle that I came accounted to. And so today, you graduated, it's great. But in life, you will encounter more adversity. But you have to remember today, you are a proven success today. So that means when another adversity, another obstacle comes, guess what? You did it already, you could do it again. So that, I say to you, is that you never give up. You never, never, never give up. It sounds good, you hear it, but you have to believe it. Believe it so much that if something comes your way, you say, oh, I already knew it was coming. Expect it. Expect the adversity. Expect it. Once you expect it, then it's a little bit more easier to keep going. I was very honored with Miss Shay, Stephanie, and Jennifer Young to take advantage of the services. So to the skincare, you got me ready for GQ magazine. So I want to thank you. I want to thank you. Thank you very much. And for my nail care, every time I touch anything now, it turns into gold. Honest to God, it turns into gold. I'm trying to tell you, it turns into gold. And massage therapy. Massage therapy, you have a huge responsibility, a very huge responsibility. You're not just touching a person's body, you're touching their soul. You're healing their soul. And your responsibility, you would think, would be the other person, but the responsibility is yourself. It's putting yourself first, investing in yourself. Because in order to heal someone else, you have to heal yourself. And so I urge you to love yourself constantly and put in the work in yourself. And I thank you for all the massages. It was, it was amazing. And the most important thing for me, receiving all the services, is the love, is the smiles, is the hey Ray, how you doing? I'm doing good. We talking individually about life, and we're building with questions, and we're going back and forth. That was the most important thing to me, because most people, there's a lot of people that could do pretty much anything, do what you do, but they don't do it like you do it. When you smile, every single student smiling, hey, how you doing? I'm like, you guys are ready. You guys are ready to go to work. So what I say to you is to continue to work hard, never quit, put God first, believe in yourself, and everything will come true if you believe it. And I thank you. I appreciate you.
About another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different.
My name is Jolene Diggs, and I had the pleasure to meet Mr. Ray today. His testimony touched my heart so dear. I am grateful to know that God is yet the kind of God that is able to turn things around. Although he had a spirit at first that he couldn't, God turned it around to let him know that he could. So I praise God for his blessing and for his praise report of being able to change the lives of other young people that may feel like they're unable to have a second chance. God bless you, Mr. Ray.
Testimony was very inspirational. I myself have viral meningitis and was affected by my memory. So to meet another person who was also affected more extremely than me was very inspiring to me, just to know that I'm a blessing, he's a blessing to everyone. I really loved his testimony.
Well, this is my first time seeing Mr. Ray speak, and his speech was so inspiring, and I loved how he said, think of God first, and then believe in yourself, and his story was so funny and inspiring at the same time.
Yeah. He came to our class before, and it was just so moving how he just talks about his struggles and everything, and he's so inspiring and so positive about everything that he says that it draws me in, and I just love to hear him speak. He's an awesome person, and for the time that I actually met him, he is wonderful, and I would listen to him all day if I could, you know, because he's very
humble.
Yes,
very humble and down to earth.
I'm just thankful that he actually, you know, came here for our graduation and to speak with all of us and to inspire us to do better and put God first. And I'm just thankful for him.
Yeah, it was. I enjoyed it. Enjoyed your graduation, and him speaking added to it.
Right,
made it better.
Yeah. So thank you.
Thank you
so
very much.
Ray.
It was a great evening with the graduates. I'm happy and honored to provide value to these individual lives. And the most important thing that I learned is to constantly move forward. Regardless of the adversity and regardless of what you go through, just move forward. Believe in God and keep going forward. I thank everybody, all my supporters that believed in me and understanding that my life has purpose, and my purpose is to show you anything is possible that you could acquire regardless of what you go through. And I thank everybody, and I'm happy, you know, Ray Graham. I love you all.